Hello, good morning, and I welcome you to Sports in a Jiffy on the Morning Impact Show this wonderful Wednesday, 28th day in the month of June, year 2023. This is coming to you from the studios of Impact Radio 102.1 FM. And this packet comes to your listening pleasure weekdays 10 a.m. to 10 minutes on the flip side of 10. It's the midweek edition and it's pleasing to be here. You can keep track of this update and more by following us on our social media handles at Impact 102.1 FM on Instagram and Twitter. And you can watch us live on YouTube at Impact 102.1 FM. Ayodeji Ajiboye is my name, and it's good to have you on the other side. On the breakfast menu today, I have developing stories from football, athletics, and a bit of transfer of the year, talking about gossip from the back pages of the major dailies. So get your favorite beverage, might be tea, might be coffee, and yeah, you can go with puff as well. Without further ado, let's get straight into it this morning. And ahead of the FIFA Women's World Cup, the Super Falcons will commence training camp in Abuja on 29th, that's tomorrow, at the MK Abiola Stadium, where the team will be camping. And then they will depart the shores of Nigeria for Australia for their final preparations expected to start by July 5. The Mondial will take place in Australia and New Zealand from 20th July to August 20th and will be the first ever Women's World Cup to feature 32 teams competing in 8 groups. Away from that, I'm taking an update from the Nigeria Premier League now. It's the off-season and then there's been a couple of players' movements in recent days, and that which actually started with coaches, where we've seen the likes of former Rivers United manager trade sides with Aqua United and Fidelis Electrical of Plateau United, who could end up managing last season's FA Cup runners-up, talking about Enugu Rangers now after the departure of coach Abdul Maikaba. And then yes, Aqua United already have a new coach in person of coach Fatai Osho. Also, the likes of Dayo Ojo to 3SCS 2 years contract has already been offered to the player with salary worth over 750,000 naira and 9 million per annum from Shooting Stars. The player is keen on joining Benga Ogumbote at Shooting Stars and is close to agreeing a deal with the Ibadan-based side. And also, we're hearing that Joseph Atule has reportedly agreed to join his former club, talking about Katsina United now, for an undisclosed fee. The lobby playmaker and goal machine, who made 10 goals contributions in the just concluded MPFL season, is set to sign a 2-year contract with the Chanchi Boys. More than 3 Premier League sides are jostling for a signature, with Rivers United also leading the race. And here's another development. We've seen that former club left back as well, Faisal Sonny, has similarly rejoined Katsina United after spending 1 season on loan at Kwara United. Straight to athletics this morning. World record holder Thobia Amuson clocked the fastest time of the year to finish third at the Golden Spikes meet in Ostrava. Amuson settled for third in the season's best time of 12.47 seconds behind Olympic champion Jasmine Camacho Quinn, who had a strong finish to win the race in 12.42 seconds, while US sensation Tia Jones was second in 12.44. It was the world champion's best performance of the season, lowering her previous time before the race to 12.55 seconds, clocked to win the best at the Racers Grand Prix 2 weeks ago. I beg your pardon. This shows a significant progress and made on the track to build on her progress for the rest of the season. Amuson's next race will be on June 30th at the Lausanne Diamond League, competing against the same crop of heavyweight hurdlers in Camacho Quinn, Jones, and one of the most improved hurdlers this season, Alicia Johnson. She'll be going to overcome the defeat and lower her time as she kicks off her defense of the Diamond League title. Away from that, now talking about the Nigerian University Games now. Not too good a story, by the way. Nigerian University Games no has called for assistance because of the concern that the nation might not be able to afford to travel to the World University Games in Chengdu, China. Recall that a couple of weeks ago, we had the acting general secretary of NUGA on the Sports Hub show, who actually told us about the games, which is going to bring together the best student athletes from across the world, which is scheduled for July 28th to August 8th. 75 student athletes were selected from 22 universities to represent Nigeria in 7 different sport disciplines. And then speaking on behalf of NUGA, Chidebere Eziani, the acting general secretary, in a statement obtained by our correspondent, expressed the urgent need for assistance. She added that due to a significant lack of resources, the exceptional student athletes who have been chosen to represent the country are in danger of being unable to compete. Nigeria is expected to compete in for honors in 7 games, including track and field, swimming, badminton, judo, taekwondo, table tennis, and tennis. Esther Toko's bronze medal in rowing at the second African Beach Games in Temenet, Tunisia, has given Team Nigeria its first medal. Team Nigeria advanced to yesterday's final game round after earlier defeating Benin Republic in the men's singles and doubles match at the third ball scores by 2-0, which ended up 12-0, 12-0. And then with this encouraging development, Nigeria is putting all of its efforts towards winning 2 or 3 tech ball medals events, which ensure spectators as the days progress. With their thrilling performances and strong rivalry, the anticipation is expected to be tangible as Nigerian competitors compete to demonstrate their skills and plays on the podium. On June 30, the second African Beach Games will come to a close, bringing an exciting sporting spectacular to a close. Nigeria will definitely support their athletes as they compete in these various competitions, cheering them on and supporting them as they strive for victory in order to qualify for the annual Beach Games, which will take place in August this year. Talking tennis this morning, top seeded Jessica Pegula and 5th seed Coco Gauff each recorded straight wins to advance to the second round of the Rothesay International on Tuesday in Eastbourne, England. Pegula posted a 6-3, 6-4 victory over 24th ranked Kuo Zheng of China in 1 hour 38 minutes, while Gauff fired 6 aces and rode to a 6-3, 6-2 win over Bernarda Pera in 61 minutes. Taking transfer beats this morning, Federico Valverde is up for sale and Real Madrid have quoted a £90 million asking price for the versatile midfielder. Liverpool are interested in the Uruguayan as a target for them in the current window. Meanwhile, another way might be in Italy right now. Timothy Weah to Juventus will be confirmed in only a matter of hours. He's in Turin today to undergo medical tests in the next 24 hours, according to reports. We're going to join the likes of Victor Osimhen, Mike Maignan, and Rafael Leao, who all moved to Serie A from Lille. Arsenal have also made the third bid for West Ham captain Declan Rice, according to reports, in a move that will break the record for a British player. The Gunners have reportedly offered £100 million and a further £5 million in add-ons to land their top target just hours after West Ham turned Manchester City's opening proposal of £90 million for the England international. I mean, Rice going for £105 million make you realize that Chelsea actually got Enzo Fernandez for a good deal in my own books. I mean, I'm not saying Rice is not a good player, but then for him to go for that amount, that means it's very, very sensational. And also, Tottenham have received a bid of €70 million plus add-ons from Bayern Munich for the 29-year-old Harry Kane, who has 1 year left on his contract. Yes, Bayern Munich are preparing a written bid for Harry Kane after their initial verbal offer of €70 million was rejected by Tottenham Hotspur, according to reports. Sports in a Jiffy it is, and we'll be doing it in a Jiffy. So we'll be calling to wrap on the package this morning. Join us later tonight for an undiluted analysis and robust one on the Sports Hub show by 7:30 p.m. Stay with us as the morning pack show still continues, and then I'll be leaving in the hands of Afyong Eyeni and Omobolade Oladipo. But before I leave, I'll be leaving you with Wandiko and Fireboy, and then the title this one, Jabo. Ayede Ajibo is signing out. You have the ASO free day.
Oh.